We are back, and let's get Paul back on the show here. Paul, one of the things, when I look at tech news, and I've got several sources I go to, your site is one that I visit several times a week. But a question that comes to my mind is, okay, where does Paul Thurrott go to get his information and stay on top of what sources are you checking for IT news?
Right. So, there's the stuff that other people can't avail themselves of, right? I mean, I get a lot of unsolicited email from people that I know or that I've sort of gotten to know virtually over the years, or friends from Microsoft or whatever it might be who provide me with some information, right? So there's that stuff up front. I mean, sometimes, and of course there's the official channel stuff as well, obviously, with Microsoft specifically and with some other companies. Their PR teams are in touch with me, and they will provide me with information either as it happens or hopefully before it happens, so that I can prepare something in advance, which is obviously crucial for what I do. But as far as just information gathering or news gathering, a lot of it is just, both Google and Bing now have new, email alerts. Mm-hmm. And so I have a bunch of those set up for the high-level topics that are most important to me, specific products, companies, things like that, which is, and those things come in all day long, and that's a big one. I don't do a lot of general browsing. When you look at the web and I don't do a lot of RSS feed stuff anymore. I don't do a lot of Twitter. I think that's probably contrary to the way I think a lot of the other people who do what I do work, the way they work. It's not, it's a little bit different. But I have a couple of core, websites that I visit each morning. I tend to stay away from, tech blogs and gadget blogs and things like that. And where I go to look are places, I'll go for like Associated Press or Reuters or Bloomberg or, the New York Times, which I subscribe to, and the Wall Street Journal, which I subscribe to online. More of these, I'm not sure how you categorize those places. They're
business news
sources, but
yeah, okay, but they are business, international news, U.S. news.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
How about? Okay, but I can't imagine that maybe once in a while you get a call from Redmond saying, "Hey, Paul, we've got this cool thing that we want you to check." Do you get those kind of calls, or is that just no? It doesn't really happen.
Yeah, sure. No, of course. I mean, I
okay.
I hear from Microsoft via email every single day. I mean, I have a group from Microsoft at my house almost, I would say at least once a month,
Okay.
And I'll meet them, they'll travel to Boston, meet with different people, and sometimes I go into town or whatever. Of course, I visit the campus a couple times a year, and I go to trade shows and other events and so forth. I mean, so there are all kinds of opportunities,
right.
like that.